What's the difference between a QHHT session and the group regression workshop? And this could also go for any of my other hypnosis sessions as well. The group regression workshop utilizes a much lighter trance than we do in a one-on-one session. On a one-on-one session, I'm going for a state called somnambulism. And so that's a really, really deep state. And you actually go into that state twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. And that's just before you go into sleep and you've closed your eyes and you shut down your auditory, your hearing is shut down. And the dreams start to flow and then you lose consciousness. Okay, so at that part where the dreams start to flow, that's where we want to be. That's the somnambulistic state. And that's where we go for a quantum hypnosis session. And for this, though, for the regression workshop, it's a much lighter trance. You're not going into somnambulism in a group like that. If you are really easy going into a trance and you instantly go into somnambulism, well, then maybe that might happen for you. But for the majority of people, it's just going to be a very light trance. And during this trance, normally in a one-on-one session, it's a conversation. And so I guide you through the regression, asking you questions. Are you inside or outside? And I ask you about the scenery. What do you see? And you answer those questions. Whereas in the regression workshop, it's in a group. And so I'm going to ask a question and you're just going to have to imagine yourself in your own mind. Well, I'm quiet for a good 30 seconds or so, and then I'll ask another question and then just leave you to your imagination. And so that's one of the main differences there. And you're also recorded in a one-on-one session because, of course, you're talking. And so we record that so you can listen to it later. And the regression really is just the beginning of any one of my other sessions, a quantum hypnosis session, whether that be a QHHT or a profound somnambulism session. Any of those things that I do, or beyond quantum healing, that's another one that I utilize. Any of those sessions that I do, the regression isn't actually mandatory either. There's some people that just don't believe in this kind of stuff, and so they don't want to have a regression. Or maybe they have so many other things that they want to do, they don't really think the regression is an important part of it. Whatever that is, not everybody has to have a regression during a hypnosis session. It just doesn't have to be. It's a good part. There's a lot of benefits to the regression, but you don't have to have that. And also in the other sessions, what I do is I summon your soul after that, and we have a conversation with your soul. Now, you might call your soul your inner being or your subconscious mind, whatever you call the greater being that's inside of you, not your egotistical, conscious, woken mind that you normally work with every day. It's a deeper part. It's inside of everybody, and there's, you can resist and not have it talk, but for the most part, most of the people, I have a conversation with this part, and it knows a lot more than what the waking conscious mind does. In fact, it's connected to the source of everything. And your soul is connected to the entire universe. It's connected to the entire human population. So it has access to all the knowledge that's out there. And if you can get deep enough and connect with that part, you can pretty well channel just about anything from there. But that's only with a one-on-one session. We don't do that in a group workshop. You find your purpose, you find self-love, you can channel your guides and your spirits. One of the things we do is an emotional detox. And the emotional detox, I do that as a standalone in a group experience as well sometimes. So there are different cases where we do sessions and we break them out, and they're not as deep and not as effective in the group as they are when you're doing a one-on-one session. The one-on-one session, you're getting the personal guidance. You're right there. If you come up against any obstacles, then there's somebody there to help you out. Whereas in the group workshop, if you close your eyes and you don't visualize anything right off the bat, then that's it. You don't have that one-on-one experience to say, I don't see anything, and then I don't have the opportunity to help guide you in a way that gets you so that you can see something. So you're with the group, either you see something and you have an experience, or if you have difficulty and you get stuck, then you might not get back on track with everybody else. You could, but it's much easier when you have that one-on-one guidance to make sure that you're there and I can help you out all along the way and make sure that you see everything that you need to see and get the answers to the questions that you really want answered. So that's the difference between a one-on-one session versus the group workshop. So for more information about a one-on-one session, then you can go to my website at jeffbroomfield.com and click the Getting Started Now button, and you can book a free strategy session where we can talk about how we can shave years off your self-development journey. And if you're looking for one of my group workshops, then I'll put links with this video so that you can go to my website and you can either register for my email list, and I'll let you know when my next workshop is coming up, or you can go to my Facebook group. I'll put that link in here as well. Or you can search Facebook for Dolores Cannon's group Past Life Regression Workshop by Jeff Broomfield. And once you're a member of that group, then you'll get notification whenever I'm going to host another one of the regression workshops. So whether you're going for the group whether you're going for the group workshop or if you're going for a one-on-one session, either one of them is going to be an amazing experience for you. So thanks for tuning in, and stay off and have a good one.